Dr. Elias Venn had worked on Luna Station EOS for 5 years. He knew every corridor, every airlock, every maintenance hatch. Or so he thought. The room shouldn't have been there. He found it by accident, walking through Habitat Section C, when his badge scanner failed to register a wall. Instead of the usual denied access beep, the panel flickered and unlocked. A door slid open. Inside, the air was still, untouched by time. A single dim light flickered overhead, revealing a dusty terminal and an empty chair. Empty, except for the faded name tag resting on the console. Dr. Elias Venn. His own name. A cold sweat formed on his back. He reached for the terminal, fingers trembling, and pressed a key. The screen crackled to life. A log entry appeared. Experiment failure. All crew lost. Subject has been reset. Begin cycle 147. A soft hiss sounded behind him. The door was closing. And from the terminal's reflection, Elias saw something step into the room. Something wearing his face. The space station, Orion 7, orbited a nameless exoplanet, scanning its surface for signs of life. For 2 years, it found nothing. Then, on the 731st day, the anomaly appeared. Dr. Helena Cade stared at the monitor, her pulse quickening. A single structure now stood in the middle of the barren wasteland below, a tower of black stone, smooth and seamless, stretching impossibly high. But that wasn't the impossible part. The satellite logs showed nothing had landed. No impact, no disturbance. It had simply appeared. Helena activated the station's external cameras. A slow, uneasy breath escaped her lips. The tower was now closer. She blinked. That wasn't possible. It hadn't moved. It couldn't move. The distance remained the same in every system log. And yet, when she looked again, it was closer still. A chime rang through the station. Proximity alert. Helena's hands shook as she checked the sensors. The tower was now directly outside Orion 7. She turned to the window. The black stone loomed beyond the glass, featureless, endless. Then, as she watched, a door opened, and something inside looked back. The Odyssey 12 research outpost stood alone on Kepler 186F, a distant exoplanet bathed in perpetual twilight. The 5-person crew had settled into routine until the stranger arrived. He came stumbling out of the dunes, his oxygen tank nearly depleted, his suit covered in dust. Dr. Lynn Hayes and her team rushed him inside, stripping away his cracked helmet. The man was unconscious, but familiar. Too familiar. Lynn's breath caught in her throat as she scanned his face. It was Dr. Theo Raines, her own crewmate. The problem? Theo was standing right behind her, alive and well. The second Theo gasped awake, eyes wide with terror. "You have to leave," he croaked. "Something is coming." The lights flickered. A deep rumble shuddered through the station. Lynn turned to the window. Outside, something moved in the darkness. Something wearing their faces,